Hi, welcome to Vegetables Day 57. So, kind of a boring day today. Um, I got up, made sure my grandson got off to school, and then made breakfast and went back to bed. I was still really tired. So I took, just under 2 hour nap. Got up, um, made lunch, and then I went to the store again. Hopefully I didn't forget anything this time because I'm so tired of going to the store. I guess I need to try to make a master list of things that I buy because, you always buy the same things when you go to the store. So I need to make a master list and then, check off what I want, what I need to get. I guess. I don't know. But anyway, after I got home from the store, I did the dishes, and then I made dinner and watched a little bit of TV with Scott. And that's been my day. So, very boring day. I did just weigh myself. And as I said, I'm, using my Fitbit to log my weight now, and it only does it once a day. But it was 240.9. So, still really happy with that because, when I started this vlog at the beginning of January, I think I was like 245. So, that's a great thing. Really good thing. The good thing is it was just helping me stay motivated. For breakfast, I had oatmeal, but I'm trying to remember. It was peanut butter banana. Yeah, I had a banana I had to use before it went totally awful. So I had peanut butter banana oatmeal with 2 cups of coffee. Back up to the 2 cups of coffee. It's just, I wanted to cut back, but I'm really struggling with it because I enjoy the flavor of the coffee. But, And then I didn't have anything else to eat until lunch because I was sleeping. For lunch, I had... What did I have? I know Scott had vegetable soup and a grilled cheese sandwich. But what did I have? Oh, yes. I had the Amy's veggie loaf entree, frozen entree. So it's not bad. I mean, the veggie loaf is a little mushy, so I wish that they would make it with a little less moisture when it wouldn't be so mushy. But as far as, calories and sodium and protein and sugars and carbohydrates and all that, the macronutrients, it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, pretty healthy. It is vegan, so there's no animal products. So that's a positive. And it's not too terribly bad in sodium or added sugar. Although, as a whole food plant-based, I'm supposed to go without it. And then about 3:30, 4 o'clock, I had an opal apple. It was probably one of the best apples I've had. A lot of times I'm not crazy about apples because I don't like tart apples. This one was a sweet apple. It was an opal. I said that. And it's yellow like the Yellow Delicious, but it's a little bit softer flesh and oh so sweet. It was really good. I enjoyed it. And then for dinner, I had another Every plate. This is the last dinner from not this week's box, but last week's box. And They named it Italian pork sausage gnocchi bake with creamy tomato sauce and mozzarella. I didn't know what to think about it. I never heard of a creamy tomato sauce. They could have just called it Italian pork sausage gnocchi bake with Bolognese sauce, because that's what it was, essentially. It was a Bolognese sauce, but it was really good. I was surprised. I'd never had gnocchi before. Didn't know what they were like. If you've never had a gnocchi, the best way for me to describe it, they're like dumplings. They're firm, but yet soft. Kind of like a dumpling is a good way to put it. A good way to describe it. And while I was cooking the gnocchi bake, I wasn't for sure if I would like it or not. So I did cook Scott tombstone pizza, and I had a quarter of it. But that's all I've had to eat for today. So overall, I'm happy. I mean, yeah, the pizza wasn't probably the best thing to have. But, you know, usually when I eat half, I only ate a quarter. That's pretty good. And, again, another day without any out-to-eat food. Yay! Happy about that. So then, the other thing that I mentioned is, the last couple of videos you've seen me wearing my Fitbit. For the longest time, it didn't work. And I didn't know what was wrong with it. It wouldn't charge. I don't know if I didn't, put the contacts in correctly or what. But I tried one more time, and lo and behold, it charged. So, I'm mostly using it to track my steps. Because in the Truth About Weight Loss Summit, a couple of the experts said, of course, important to have exercise, and exercise could be something as little as just moving. And then, they suggested keeping track of your steps, and whatever you do one day, add 10 steps to the next day. Well, one said one step, if you're really super sedentary, one step more would be an accomplishment. The other one said 10 steps. So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and start tracking my steps. And then based on how many steps I have per day, then I'll decide how far up I want to go, how many more steps I want to get for the next day. Right now I have, it's not on here again, but I have it set up for, and have for quite a while. I've had my Fitbit set up that I want to get 250 steps for 13 hours out of the day. And I usually hit maybe 5 or 6 of them. So, I want to, continue to that. And my ultimate goal is to go ahead and reach that goal where I get 250 steps per hour for 13 hours a day. Right now, that's a pretty hefty goal for me. Because, I don't know, what's 13 times 250? Let me look calculator out here. 13 times 250. 3,250 steps. Which, is really not as unrealistic as I thought. Because right now, today, I have 3,164 for the day. So, I'll have a few more steps today before I go to bed. So maybe my goal for tomorrow would be 3,200 steps. At least 3,200 steps. That would add about 30 steps, 30 steps more for tomorrow. And I think that's relatively reasonable. If I go way over that, great. If I don't go way over that, as long as I get it, wonderful. And, it's, I guess that's why this whole weight loss thing, you have to think of it as a journey and not just, something's going to happen overnight. And I have to do stuff that is going to stick with me for the rest of my life, as long as I can do it. So that's one way that this vlog is helping me, is it's helping me stay motivated. It's also helping me want to set goals and see if I, on a daily basis, see whether or not I reach those goals. Even if I don't keep track of it from day to day to day to day, I only have today. And so as long as I know that today I did better than yesterday, I have to be happy with that. And the other thing that I've started doing is brand new vegan. He's on a trek to lose 21 pounds in 30 days. Or however long it takes. And he started yesterday. Yesterday was day one. And, he's just showing basically what I'm doing. He's showing what he weighs, what he eats, and how he exercises. It's all the same thing that I'm doing, basically. But I'm hoping that if I follow him and his progress, it will further motivate me to continue on my progress. And he said it's going to be at least 30 days. But it's going to be until he loses 30 pounds. Or 21 pounds, 21 pounds. He's, go over to his, and I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below. More specifically, a link to his video that talks about his challenge and what he's doing, how he's doing it. So, he should be posting that here real soon if he hasn't already. So I will, be watching that for this evening. And then the last thing is that this weekend is a replay of all of the Truth About Weight Loss Summit presentations. I won't be watching them all, but I'm sure there's going to be some that, I'll rewatch because, one, I enjoyed them and they were so jam-packed full of information. And two, maybe there were a couple that I missed. So I'll probably go back and watch them. But all the presentations are available all weekend. So that's pretty exciting. So, I'll be watching some of them. Tomorrow is going to be hopefully pretty nice out. Let's take my phone out again. I mean, everybody lives with their phone now, It's like all the information you need is at your fingertips. Right now it's 41. And next hour, it's drizzling right now. So it's probably going to be drizzling all night. But they have it projected that tomorrow it's going to be 57 degrees. Yes! So, my exercise for tomorrow is going to be raking twigs. We had quite a bit of damage from the ice storm that we had a few weeks ago. And my poor tree, I have a curly willow and it's so pretty. But the poor thing, it's got like 5 or 6 branches just hanging there. It's like, ooh. So, and then, it's lit on the ground. It's all littered with all different twigs, a whole bunch of different twigs. So I'm going to get that cleaned up. And I have to empty the ashes from the wood stove buckets. I have 2 of them full because I didn't empty the one. So I had to fill up the other one. I'll probably clean out the wood stove because I don't know if we're going to need any more fires. And if I have any energy left after raking and emptying the buckets, which really doesn't take much, but if you have any energy left, I will work on getting the last load of firewood that we got delivered stacked on the firewood rack, because I do have to have that done pretty quickly here. Well, that is it for today. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that when I upload a video every day, you'll get the notification, and you'll know that I've done that. And you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.